Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Okey, apa khabar semua? So, hari ni kita akan bincang soalan revision for topic 11, relevant cost for decision making part 2. Okey, hari tu kita dah bincang make or buy. Okey, now hari ni kita akan bincang accept or reject. Okay, I hope that awak semua dah buat soalan ini, ya. Okay, so tanpa berlengah lagi, saya akan teruskan dengan kelas kita pada hari ini. Okay, semua boleh nampak ke? Okay, saya besarkan sikit. Okay. Okay, dalam soalan ni kita ada 5 soalan, ya. Okay, now we look at question number 1. Okay, accept or reject, for atom Berhad is a manufacturer of an alpha product. The production capacity level is at 80%. That means ada 20% lagi untuk kita accept special order. Okay, so these are the cost, and also the cost per unit. Okay, in the same year, Atom Berhad has received a special order from abroad or from supplier for 20,000 alpha product unit with a price of RM13 per unit. Advise the management of Atom Berhad whether to accept or reject the order. Okay, so we look at the answer. Okay, there are 2 methods. Okay, we look at the first method first. Okay, mula-mula yang awak buat dulu kotak. Okay, so ada 4 column. Okay, that is the particulars. Okay, awak start dengan accept and then reject and then increase or decrease of net income. Okay, for accept, kita ada 2,000 at the RM13. Okay, so for accept, the sales is 186,000. For reject is 160,000. So the difference is 26,000. Okay, and then that is for sales. And then we calculate the variable cost. Okay, variable cost kita ada direct material. Okay, and then for accept, awak tambahkan yang 2,000 times 5, okay, equals to 50,000. Okay, so the difference is 10,000. For direct labor, okay, for accept is 40,000. Reject 32,000. For difference, so the difference is 8,000. Okay, for variable overhead, okay, awak tambahkan 2,000 plus multiply by RM1. Okay, so you get 10,000. Okay, and for reject is 8,000. So the difference is 2,000. Okay, so the total variable cost for accept is 100,000. For reject is 80,000. Okay, now you calculate the contribution margin. How to calculate the contribution margin? Okay, the sales minus with the total variable cost. Okay, so for accept is 86,000 and for reject is 80,000. So the difference is 66,000. Okay, and then these are the fixed costs, the fixed overhead, the fixed selling and administrative. Okay, oleh kerana dia adalah fixed cost, dia adalah unavoidable cost. Okay, so unavoidable cost maksudnya reject ke ataupun accept, the cost is still the same. So the difference is 0. Okay, for the fixed cost is 0. So walaupun dia ni unavoidable cost, so saya nak awak tunjukkan juga dalam calculation. Okay, so the net profit is 30,000 for accept and 24,000 for reject. So the difference is 6,000. Okay, now which is the highest profit? The highest profit is for if we accept. Okay, now we make a decision. Okay, what is the decision? the company should accept the special order because it will increase the profit amounting 6,000. Okay, so for those who did for method 2, yeah, okay, the method 2, maksudnya awak ambil yang relevant cost sahaja. So for sales, the relevant cost is 2,000 times 13, so 26,000 minus the variable cost 2,000 times 10, 20,000. So the contribution margin is 6,000. Fixed cost tak payah buat untuk method 2. Okay, so the decision is the company should accept the special order because profit will increase 6,000. Okay. Now we move to question number 2. Okay, question number 2 is syarikat Begi Berhad. Yeah. Okay, syarikat Begi Berhad manufactured school bag and various bags. Special order received from travel agency to make 1,000 bag for 160 ringgit per unit for their customer who will perform the umrah. Okay, so sekarang ni syarikat Begi ni dia buat school bag and various bags. Okay, so the average bag price is 250 unit and the cost is 180 per unit consisting of the following components. Okay, so sekarang ni dalam soalan ni ya, dia tak mention berapakah bilangan asal bag, kan? Just dalam soalan 2 ni dia just mention the special order. Special order that is 1,000 bag. So asalnya tak ada, ya? Dia tak mention dekat sini. Okay, tapi cost dia ada mention. Okay, kita baca lagi. The special order for this bag do not involve any changes to the fixed factory overhead costs commonly incurred by Begi company. However, this bag design modification requires an additional cost of 20 ringgit per unit. Okay, and then this job requires this company to buy a kind of equipment costing 1,000 ringgit. Okay, maksudnya kalau kita menerima special order ni, these are the costs involved. Yeah? Okay, so back to the question just now. In this question 2, okay, they just inform about the special order. Okay, about the bilangan asal dia tak mention dekat sini. So you cannot do if you want to make decision, you cannot do the method 1 calculation. So you have to make for method 2. Okay. So kita guna method 2 untuk question number 2. Yeah, because apa tadi? Sebab information tak cukup. Information apa? Information asal tak ada. Okay, dia just bagi information for special order about the bilangan, yeah, about this. So nanti kita tak dapat nak kira sales dan sebagainya. So for method 2, okay, for method 2 is we only take the relevant cost. Okay, so sales, okay, the relevant cost yang berbeza antara asal dengan special order is the special order. That 1,000 unit times 160. So the sales is 160,000. Minus the variable cost, that is the direct material cost, 85,000. The direct labor cost is 42,000. The variable overhead cost is 8,000. And then the additional cost just now is 20,000. So total cost is 155,000. So sales minus variable cost equals to contribution margin 5,000. And then another one is the fixed cost. Just now we also mentioned, okay, fixed cost dekat sini dah jadi relevant cost, so you have to include in the conclusion. That is the 1,000. Apa tadi? The equipment costing. Yeah. So contribution margin minus the fixed cost, then you get 4,000 ringgit for the net profit. So what is the decision? the company should accept the order because the profit increased 4,000 ringgit. Okay, now we move to question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Statement profit or loss for Langsat Berhad for the year ended September 2014 are as follows. Okay, so in this question, it given you the sales. The sales unit is 38,000. Okay. The sales 95,000 minus the variable cost 46,000. So the contribution margin is 49,000 minus the fixed cost 37,000. Then the net profit is 12,000. Okay. So ini adalah yang asal. Orchid Company wants to buy 5,000 unit of strap product from Langsat Company. If this order is accepted, the sales and administration costs of Langsat Company will not increase and have more capacity to make extra strap. Orchid Company offered to buy each strap at RM1.50. So, saya dah highlight the point dekat sini. So, this point you have to consider when you are making a decision. Okay, now we look at the answer. Okay, for method 1. Okay, accept and reject. You make the column accept first and then the column of reject. Okay, and then last sekali increase or decrease or net income. Okay, for reject, the sales is 95,000, and for accept, you have to include the 5,000 special order. Okay, so the sales is 102 and 500. So the difference is 7,500. And then you calculate the variable cost. Okay, for reject is 19,000. For accept plus the 5,000 times 50 cents, so you get 21,500. So the difference is 2,500. And for selling at administrative, okay, dia kata sama kan? Okay, so the difference is 0. Okay, now you calculate the contribution margin, that is sales minus the variable cost 48,500. So the contribution margin for accept is 54,000. While for reject, okay, sales minus the variable cost 46,000. So the contribution margin is 49,000. So the difference is 5,000. Okay, and then awak buat saja the fixed cost, ya. Okay, the fixed cost sini for manufacturing is 29,000. For selling and administrative is 8,000. Okay, so the total fixed cost is 37,000 for accept and also for reject. So the difference is 0. Okay, 0. So now we can see that the net profit for accept is 17,000 and for reject is 12,000. Okay, now we can make a decision. Yeah. Okay, before that we look at the method 2 first. Okay, for method 2, you just take only the relevant cost. Yeah. So sales is 5,000 times RM1.50, that is 7,500, minus the variable cost. 5,000 times 50 cents is 2,500. So the contribution margin is 5,000. Fixed cost is not the relevant cost. So in this method 2, we didn't include the calculation of the fixed cost. Okay. So what is the decision? Okay, the company should accept the order because the profit increase amounting 5,000 ringgit. Okay, now we move to question number 4. Okay, question number 4 ni dia susah sikit. So you have to understand the question first. Okay. Okay, look at the question. Read the question carefully. Surya Company produced an oven and is currently considering a special order for a manufacture of 5,000 oven for export, and the sales price is 47 ringgit. This oven will be branded differently from existing brands sold domestically and will not affect current sales of the company. Currently, the manufacturing produce 52,000 units per year and the company maximum production capacity is 55,000 units per year only. Therefore, if the order was received, production for domestic sales has to be reduced by 2,000 units. Okay, so apa maksud dia dekat sini? Okay, capacity maksimum yang company ni boleh buat adalah 55,000 sahaja. So sekarang dia dah buat 52,000. So maksudnya ada extra lagi 3,000. Tapi special order tu nak 5,000. Okay, and then dia kata kalau kita terima special order yang production yang kita selalu buat itu yang asal hendaklah dikurangkan sebanyak 2,000. So sekarang, okay, jika kita terima special order, so special order adalah 5,000 dan production yang biasa adalah 50,000. Bukan lagi 52,000 sebab kapasiti dia adalah 55,000 sahaja. So in this question, it given you the sales, okay, and also the cost of goods sold, the direct material, direct labor, variable overhead, and also the operating expenses, selling and administrative. So the net profit for the 52,000 sales, that is the sales yang asal, okay, sebelum terima special order is, the net profit is 179,500. Okay, and then variable overhead was 9 ringgit per unit and variable selling expenses was 4 ringgit per unit. Administrative are fixed costs, but if the special order is received, the cost will increase by 3,800. Okay, apa maksud dia? Okay, jika kita terima special order, okay, cost apa tadi? Cost administrative tu, yang fixed tu akan meningkat sebanyak 3,800. Okay, so dalam kes ni, the fixed cost for administration expenses dah jadi relevant cost. Okay, lagi. No variable selling expenses for special order. No variable selling expenses and variable manufacturing overhead per unit constant while special order are accepted. Okay, and then one more. Direct labor cost per unit for special order will increase by 20%, while direct material cost per unit for special order will increase by 10%. Okay, so what are our decision whether to accept or reject? Okay, now we discuss about the answer. Okay, so you have to look at the answer carefully. Okay, in this calculation, if we reject, maknanya adalah cost sales dan juga cost yang asal, reject. That's why 52,000 times 55 ringgit equals to 2,860,000 for the sales. For accept, jika kita accept, dia dah jadi lain. Dia tak jadi 52,000 lagi. Dia jadi 50,000. So 50,000 yang asal darab dengan 55 ringgit plus the special order 5,000 ringgit times 47. Okay, so equals to 2,985,000. So the difference is 125,000. Okay, now we look at the variable cost for direct material. Okay, if we reject, maksudnya yang asal is 950,000. Ini ada dekat question tadi. Okay, how about if we accept? If we accept, okay, maksudnya ada 50,000 unit saja. And then you have to calculate cost per unit. Cost per unit for direct material. That is 950,000 over 52,000. Okay. So dapat berapa tu? 950 over 52,000 dapat RM18.27. Okay. Plus. Plus yang special order. Okay, 950,000 divided by 52,000, that is the cost per unit. Okay, oleh kerana direct material akan meningkat kosnya sebanyak 10%, so you multiply by 1.1, okay, and then you multiply by 5,000 unit of special order. So you get the answer is 1,13,942. So the difference is 63,942. Okay, now we look at the direct labor. Okay, the direct labor, okay, yang asal, if we reject, that is the 560,000 in the question. Okay, but if we accept, so you have to calculate the direct labor cost per unit first. Okay, the direct labor cost per unit is 560,000 divided by 52,000 unit. Okay, so dapat berapa tu? Okay, times dengan 50,000. 50,000 ni adalah yang asal. Ya, dia dah berkurang kepada 50 tadi kan? Okay, so plus dengan cost per unit for direct labor multiply by 1.2. Kenapa 1.2? Sebab cost direct labor adalah meningkat sebanyak 20% if we accept the special order. Okay, and then barulah awak multiply by 5,000 unit the special order. So you get the answer is 603,077. So the difference is 43,077. Okay, next we calculate the variable manufacturing. Okay, for reject is 468,000 and for accepted is 55,000. Okay, sama. Sama sebab variable cost times 9. 9 ringgit in the question. So 495,000. So the difference is 27,000. And for variable selling, okay, ini jika if we accept tak ada. So kalau asal ada 8,000. Okay. Okay, so itu saja untuk variable cost. So you calculate the variable cost for accept is 2,112,019. Okay, if you reject 1,968,000. Okay, so for contribution margin, if we accept the order is 872,981. If we reject is 874,000. So the difference is 1,090, which is if we reject is higher contribution margin. Okay, then we just write down the fixed cost. Okay, the fixed cost for selling is same, so the difference is 0. This is an avoidable cost. But for administration just now, it has mentioned, if we accept the special order, then the cost will add 3,800. So the administration cost equals to 104,800. While for the if reject still 101,000. So the difference is 3,800. Okay, now we calculate the net profit. Okay, the net profit for accept the special order is 374,681. If we reject 379,500. So the difference is 4,890. Okay, you can see that negative here. So what does it mean? So it means that the profit decrease. So how to make a decision? The company should reject the special order because the profit will decrease amounting 4,819. Okay? Alright. That is the method 1. Now we look at the method 2. Okay, for the method 2, we make a comparison. Because, why? Because dia punya bilangan dah berubah daripada 52,000 to 50,000 kan? Okay, now we look at one by one. Okay, so we compare the the net profit. Okay, this one is we accept the order. Okay, yang atas ni if we accept the order, so the sales is 235,000. The variable cost amounted to 210,095. So the contribution margin is 24,905. Okay, minus the fixed cost, that is the administration just now is 3,800. So the net profit is 21,105. Okay, and then we compare if we reject the special order. Okay, so okay, you can see here the 2,000, okay, yang kita kena reducekan sebab kita accept special order tadi, daripada 52,000 jadi 50,000 tadi. So the difference is the 2,000. Okay, so the sales is 110,000 and the total variable cost is 84,076. So we get the contribution margin is 25,924. Okay, dekat sini fixed cost dia adalah unavoidable. So if you do the method 2, so what should we do? Okay, what is your decision? Same with the method 1. Okay, the decision is still the same. Okay, you should reject the special order because okay, loss, you suffer loss for 4,819. Okay, so now we move to question number 5. Okay, question number 5 is a Sukama branded ice cream maker now operate at 80% capacity. That means we use the company still have 20% more. The company has a factory capacity of 500,000 liters of ice cream a year. The usual selling price of ice cream is RM2 per liter. Okay, the cost related to the production and sales of 400,000 liters are as follows. Okay, so for the Sukama branded ice cream maker now operate. These are the variable costs. These are for the variable costs for the ice cream maker. Okay, now okay, and then in the question also you can see the fixed cost. Okay, the variable cost just now is per unit is RM1.20, and for the fixed cost is RM1.32. Okay, so okay, there are other information. XYZ company has to come to buy 100,000 liter and distribute its own ice cream to other area that has never been entered by this company. The price requested by the XYZ company is RM1.30 per liter. Okay, ini kalau ada the special order. Okay, all distribution costs will be borne by XYZ. Okay, and no commission fee. Okay, maksudnya jika kita yang XYZ ni kalau kita terima the 100,000 liters ice cream at RM1.30, so the distribution cost and the commission fee tak ada. Okay, so ni this one saya dah highlightkan dekat sini, yang ni nanti tak ada. Asal ada, but if we accept the order jadi tak ada. Okay, so we look at the answer. Okay, for method 1, accept or reject, and then you make the column increase, decrease or decrease of net income. Okay, if we reject, the sales is 800,000. But if we accept, okay, so that means you have to add 100,000 times RM1.30 equals to 930,000. So the difference is 130,000. Okay, for variable cost, for the variable cost just now, if we reject, the variable cost per unit is RM1.20. Okay, So the total of variable cost is 480,000. But if we accept the order, the special order, okay, you have to add the apa yang tak ada tadi? Yang tak ada tadi is the distribution cost and apa tadi? And the commission fee. Okay, that is amounted to 5 cents, kan? 5 sen. So, if we accept the special order, the 100,000 the variable cost tinggal RM1.50 because 5 cent dia tidak ada, ya. So the total for the variable cost if we accept is 595,000. So the difference is 150,000. Okay. Now how about the fixed cost? Okay, the fixed cost adalah unavoidable cost. So sama, so the difference is 0. So now we can get that the net profit if we accept the order is 287,000, while if we reject, okay, maksudnya macam biasa, okay, the net profit is 272,000. Okay, and the difference is 15,000. Okay, this column actually is very important, ya. So aku kena buat column increase or decrease of net income. Okay, now you make a decision. Okay, so the company should accept the order, the special order, because the profit will increase amounting 15,000 ringgit. Okay, so that is for method 1. If you make a method 2, okay, so you just take the relevant cost only, yeah. So for the sales is 130,000. Okay, the 100,000 times RM1.30, and the variable cost is 100,000 times RM1.15 only. So 150,000. So the contribution margin is 15,000. Then you can make a decision. The company should accept the order because the profit increased to 15,000 ringgit. Okay. Next question is the mewah electricities yang berhad. Okay, mewah electricities yang berhad produce toaster. The company only produce 75% of the factory capacity. Okay, so these are the information related to the current year of operation. Okay, so the actual sales is 80,000 unit. From the total cost, 70% of them are variable costs and the balance are fixed costs. For sales and administration expenses, 60% are the variable costs and the remainder are the fixed costs. Okay, and then Shower Electricities yang Berhad offers special order for 15,000 toaster unit at a price of RM30 each. Okay, under sales and administration expenses, the special order will not involve any additional marketing expenses. But Mewah Electricities yang Berhad will have to pay transportation expenses of RM50 for 1,000 unit. Okay, so RM50 for 1,000 unit. Sekarang kita ada 15,000 unit for the special order. Okay, so these are the relevant costs. Okay, so based on the answer, should Mewah Electricity accept or reject the special order? Okay, now we look at the answer. Okay, if you make a method 1, if you calculate using the method 1, okay, draw a table, accept, reject, and increase or decrease of net income. Okay, for sales, if we reject, okay, the sales is 4 million. But if you accept, you have to add the 15,000 times RM30. So the total sales is 4,450,000. So the difference is 450,000. Okay, how about the variable cost? Okay, the variable cost. Okay, if we reject, the variable overhead cost is 1,680,000. But if we accept, okay, you have to add the 15,000 special order. Add the variable cost unit, cost per unit. So how to calculate the cost per unit is 1,680,000 divided by 80,000. Okay, and then you get the answer is 1,995,000. So the difference is 315. Okay, how about the transportation just now? If you accept, you have to bear the cost of transportation expenses. So the transportation expenses is 50 ringgit for 1,000 unit. So you have the special order is 15,000. So the total of the transportation expenses is 750. So the difference is 750. Okay, for variable selling, if we recheck, okay, the amount is 540,000. Okay, for if we accept, okay, same goes with the calculation like the variable or the overhead just now. Okay, you have to add the 15,000 unit times the variable selling cost per unit. Okay, so how to get the cost per unit? Okay, 550,000 divided by 80,000. Okay, you get 6 ringgit and 75 cents. Okay, so the total of variable selling is 641 and 250 ringgit. Okay, so the difference is 101,250. Okay, so now you calculate the contribution margin. Okay, for accept, sales minus the total variable cost is 1,813,000. While if you reject, okay, the contribution margin is 1,780,000. So the difference is 33,000. Okay, so here I also calculate, I also show the fixed cost. Okay, the fixed cost is the fixed overhead and fixed selling. Fixed sellings. The total of the fixed cost is 1,080,000. So same goes if we reject. So the fixed cost is unavoidable cost. That's why the difference is 0. Anyway, you get the net profit equals to 733,000 and the net profit if we reject is 700,000. Okay, so the difference is 33,000. So the important here is the difference. Okay, whether you add the unavoidable cost or not, you still get the difference same with the contribution margin. So how to make the decision? The company should accept the order because the profit increased 33,000. Okay, for those who make the calculation using method 2, okay, these are the answer. You take the relevant cost only. For sales is 15,000 times 30. So you get 450,000. Okay, minus the variable cost. The variable overhead, okay, 315. The variable sales and administration is 101,250. And the transportation expenses is 750. So the total variable cost is 417,000. So you get sales minus variable cost equals to contribution margin 33,000. So the decision is still same. The company should accept the order because the profit increase amounting 33,000. Okay, so this is the last question. Okay, Baiduri Enterprise. Baiduri Enterprise makes and sell a product of 8 ringgit per unit. The cost per unit of product are as follows. Okay, you can read the answer, the question. The direct material, direct labor, manufacturing overhead and fixed overhead. It is based on 40,000 ringgit per month and 20,000 unit per month. And the marketing cost and administration cost, okay, the variable cost is 20 cent, the fixed cost is 50 cent. But in the variable cost is include marketing cost of 10 cent per unit. And then what is the information? Okay, the customer has made a special order to buy 1,000 unit at 5 ringgit per unit. Okay, this order can be filled with factory capacity. Okay, bila dia dah cakap this order can be filled with factory capacity ke apa ke, maksudnya you don't have to calculate the capacity lagi and does not affect the total fixed cost for the month. This order also does not require marketing cost. Okay, so you look at the marketing cost here is the 10 cent per unit. Kalau kita buat special order, so the variable cost tinggal 20 cent minus 10 cent equals to 10 cent. Okay, based on the answer, what is the impact on the company profit if this special order is accepted? Okay, now this is the method 1. Okay, we calculate the sales. Okay, if we reject is 180,000. If we accept, okay, you minus the 1,000 times 5, so equals to 165,000. Okay, the difference is 5,000. For variable cost, okay, for each direct material, okay, direct labor and variable overhead, you have to add the special order 1,000 times the cost per unit for each direct material, direct labor and variable overhead. Okay, so for direct material, okay, the answer is 42,000. For direct labor is 21,000 and for variable overhead is 10,500. And the difference is 2,000, 1,000 and 5,000 respectively. But how about the variable marketing and administration? Okay, if we reject, okay, the variable marketing and administration is 20,000 times 20 cent equals to 4,000. But if we accept, cost apa yang tak ada tadi? Marketing cost tak ada. So, how to calculate? 4,000 times 4,000 yang asal times 10,000 unit times 10 cent. Kenapa bukan 20 sen? Sebab tak ada marketing cost. So the total is 4,100. So the difference is 100. Okay, now you can calculate the contribution margin. If we accept, the contribution margin is 87,400, while if we reject, the contribution margin is 86,000. The difference is 1,400. Okay, in this calculation, I also shows you the fixed cost. The fixed cost is unavoidable cost. So the fixed cost is 40,000. The marketing and administration is 10,000. So the total fixed cost is 50,000 for accept and reject. So the difference is 0. So the net profit for accept is 37,400 and for reject is 36,000. Okay, the difference is still same, that is 1,400. So what is the answer? Okay, the company should accept the order, the special order, because the profit increase 1,400. Okay, and for those who make the calculation using method 2, so this is the answer. You take only the relevant cost. Sales 1,000 times 5, that is 1,000 ringgit, minus variable cost, total 3,600, and the contribution margin is 5,000 minus 3,600 is 1,400. So the company should accept the special order because the profit increase 1,400. Okay, that's all. Okay, I think we have discussed all the question for accept or reject. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Okay, I hope that you can revise again. Okay, semak semula jawapan awak. Okay, tengok calculation tu betul-betul. Okay, siapa yang boleh siap lagi? Okay, boleh buat sampai habis. And if you have any question, you can come and see me later. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Okay, selamat berpuasa. Okay, selamat berbuka. Selamat terawih malam ni dan selamat sahur. Dan jangan lupa tahajud Okey, dan semayang solat hajat untuk awak tak lama lagi nak PSPM kan? Okey, so doalah banyak-banyak dalam bulan Ramadan ini. So I think that's all for today. So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, bye.